everyone, my name is Isan Aditya Lubis. You can call me Isan or Ade. Welcome to my video. And today I want to share a very important topic for all of us as students: how to effectively improve our English skills. In this era of globalization, English is not just a subject at school, it's a tool for communication and bridge to the world. Based on my personal journey, I realized too many people feel stuck because they focus too much on grammar and forget about the practical side. In this video 8-minute presentation, I will be describe my personal methods for mastering listening, speaking, reading, and even engaging in discussion. I hope my experience can provide you with new insight and practical steps to level up your English. And part one is listening. Let's begin with listening. Listening is the first step of language acquisition. We learn our native language by listening to our parents, and English is no different. In my experience, I use a method to call it active immersion. This means I don't just hear the sound, but I listen to the patterns. First, I stopped watching movies with Indonesian subtitles. I switched to English subtitles. This forces my brain to match the sound of the word with its written form. And second, I am a big fan of podcasts. I recommend listening to the British Council podcast or TED Talks because the speakers have clear articulation. I usually listen to them while I am commuting or doing chores. Another trick is the shadowing technique. When I hear a sentence that sounds natural, I pause the audio and repeat it exactly like the speaker, imitating their emotion, speed, and intonation. For your ears to recognize the natural flow of English, and two is reading. Next, let's talk about reading. Reading is the best way to expand your vocabulary and understand sentence structures without memorizing boring grammar rules. When I started, I didn't read heavy academic books. I started with graphic novels and comics. Why? Because the pictures help you understand the context of the dialogue. After I felt comfortable, I moved to short stories and online articles. My secret tip for reading is called extensive reading. This this means you read for pleasure. Don't stop to look up every difficult word in the dictionary. If you understand 70% of the page, just keep going. This helps your brain build reading stamina. However, for the words that appear many times, I write them down in a small notebook. By reading at least 5 pages a day, I noticed that my writing also become better because I subconsciously learned how to form correct sentences. And fatigue is speaking, and I edit discussion. Now, we move to the most challenging part of speaking and discussion. Many us are afraid of making mistakes, but let me tell you, mistakes are your best teachers. To improve my speaking, I start with self-talk. I talk to myself in English about my plans or my feelings. It sounds funny, but it's a safe space to practice without judgment. But eventually, you need to talk to real people. I started joining online discussion groups. There are many platforms where you can discuss topics like hobbies, technology, or travel with other learners in a discussion. The key is to be an active participant. Even if you have a limited vocabulary, try to express your opinion using simple words. Use phrases like I see your point, but I think, or could you explain more about that? This keeps the conversation going. Discussion is not about being the smartest person in the rooms. It's about the exchange of ideas. The more you speak, the more you tongue muscles get used to the English sounds. And the last is conclusion. And the last, we must talk about writing. Writing where you slow and think about your English. I started keeping a 5 sentence diary. Every night I read 5 sentences about my day. It helps me practice the past tense naturally. I also use free tools to check my grammar, but I always analyze my mistakes so I don't repeat them. Remember, writing is a reflection of of your speaking. If you can write clearly, you can speak clearly. Uh, then maybe it's the last. In conclusion, improving your English skills is a marathon, not a sprint. You cannot be fluent in a week. It requires consistency in listening, reading, and speaking every single day. Don't be too hard on yourself. Celebrate small wins like when you understand a song without looking at the lyrics, or when you successfully order food in English. Thank you for listening to my tips and my personal learning journey. I hope this video helps you stay motivated. Good luck with your studies, and let's keep practicing. See you in the next one.